All right, well, welcome to a 30-minute session of an all-levels yoga practice with Kyle Adams. I'm John Adams, and Paige. Please modify as your body tells you to. Yoga is a practice of wisdom, not ego. So your wisdom is going to tell you when to modify and pretty much how to modify. Your ego will usually say, just shut up, grit your teeth, and do it. And that can lead to injury. So our goal here is openness, strength, flexibility, balance, mobility, health, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So we'll start in a seated position. You can sit as we are, simple seated pose. You can sit in Dandasana like I'm going to, legs out front. So you can modify for comfort. And you want to lift the spine. Gently engage transversus abdominis. It's like this belt on the inside. Only muscle group in this human body that can help lift us up and unload the spine. Now I invite you to close your eyes. And that's a challenge. Most people want to see everything, worried about what we're missing out on. We forget about that internal vision. Deep, smooth, flowing breath. We want to use that breath of life. You can enhance that or give it a little sound. We call it the Ujjayi breath, the ocean sounding. You inhale through the nostrils. You tighten the glottis back here a little and it creates this. It's also been called the Darth Vader breath. Relaxes the mind, the nervous system. And we want to stay relaxed as we work. Eventually, even when we exercise, when we're in tight, stressful times, to stay relaxed and open. And now go ahead and open the eyes. If you're cross-legged like these two, go ahead and extend your legs out, Dandasana. Press your heels out, lift the toes, lift the spine. If you've had injury, you might want to use the arms behind to help you lift this. Next time you inhale, bring the arms around and up. Lift with the inhale. Neck, jaw, stay relaxed. Exhale, press down. Do that a couple more times with your breath. Lift up there, pause on the inhale. And on the exhale, press down. One more time. Up we go. Exhale, press down. And then exhale, forward fold. Paschimottanasana, the seated forward fold. It's a stretch for the back side of this body. Relaxing, again, as you breathe. We're not trying to force a stretch. We're inviting openness with this. Now you're going to do a reverse curl down. So as you inhale, start going back. Keep your chin tucked. Keep your rib cage toward your hips. The inhale takes us maybe halfway back. And then the exhale slowly the rest of the way. And now a full body stretch. Inhale, reach. Press your feet forward, hands over your head, fingers, toes open. Exhale, relax. Do that 2 more times. Breath guides movement. Breath is quality based. So no huffing, puffing, no creating artificial stress, tension. One more big stretch. With this exhale, hug both knees in. Float them in there. Tuck your chin, curl up in a little ball if you want. I'll turn sideways so you can see different body positions. You can curl up. Now we'll go ahead and relax the head and shoulders to the floor. Apanasana. Bring your arms to a T. Rotate your palms down. And spread your fingers wide. Tiger paw. Lift your feet a bit as if seated in a chair. We're going to warm and start doing some core work. On your exhale, let your legs lower to the right as your head turns left. Maybe your right thigh barely touches. And then inhale, come back up. Go as little or as much as is right for you. At the pace of your exhale, legs left as head goes right. There you pause. And then inhale, come up. Go 1 more time each way. Breath-based movement. Core muscles giving us quality flow of movement. Therefore, there's flexibility built in with the strength application. When you finish this one, come back up to alignment. Knees are bent. Lower your feet to the floor. Bring your hands down by your hips, palms down. Scoot your heels close to your bottom, and feet are about hip width apart. We're going to put together a bridge pose with movement of the shoulders and arms. Breath guides again. First, tilt your pelvis a little bit toward the ceiling, the sky. Now with an inhale, begin to lift to a bridge and your arms float up and around in sync with the inhale. Pause here with the exhale and then roll down with the exhale. Sorry, I got you exhaling twice there. Little pause, transition, and then the inhale, up we go. The pause is the transition between inhalation, exhalation. Exhale, roll the spine down. This time we're going to go up into the pose and hold it. The asana here, bridge pose. Strengthening the back side as we open the front side. If we over-engage, we turn it to tension. And that's what we're going to get out of it, is tension. The muscles may feel harder. They will get stronger, but not the peak health. Leave your arms overhead. When you exhale, roll your spine down. Slow, controlled roll. One vertebra, one shirt fiber at a time. Now curl to Apanasana again. And this time, tuck up in a little ball. I'll stay sideways so you can see both ways. Ankles open, toes point. On your inhale, extend your feet toward the front as you reach overhead. You can modify like I'm going to. You can go one leg at a time. And on the exhale, float back in. Inhale again. If you've had neck issues, maybe go one arm at a time. Use the other to support the head. Curl back in there. Go 2 more times with your breath. That smooth flow. Breath guides action. Open nervous system as we work, especially when we work hard. Curl up in that little ball. Pause there. Lower your feet to the floor, head to the floor. Let your knees relax open. Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhale, reach your arms up and out to a Y. And then relax them there. Lift the head and turn it to the right. And then just breathe. Deep, smooth, flowing breath, no matter what we're doing here. Lift the head and turn it the other way. And just relax. Get that gentle stretch for the neck. Turn the face up. Bring your thighs together. Extend the right foot toward the sky. Then open the ankle, point the toes, and then float that leg down. When the heel touches, press the heel forward. Now the left leg in. Extend, pause, then open the ankle, and now float down. Now we're going to do a curl up. Some may not be able to do this. You might need to modify, roll to one side, or use your hands at your thighs to help. Inhale, a full body stretch. Reach overhead, stretch. With the first exhale, relax. The next one we're going to curl up. Make sure it's not a flat back setup. Inhale, stretch. And then here we go on your exhale. Slowly curl. Stretching the back as you strengthen rectus abdominis to Paschimottanasana and stay there. Several breaths. Now inhale to extended arm Dandasana. Arms overhead, lifted spine. Float your hands down. Bring them to the floor behind your hips, under your shoulders. Open the ankles. Lift the right leg. Then bend it, place the foot. Lift, pause, bend in place. See how we're aware of every movement rather than just bringing it here. Now lift up to a reverse table pose. Gluteal strength lifts those hips. You can tuck the chin. You can look up. You can bring it back if you want. We'll turn this into a balancing pose, then a hip opening pose. Bring the left thigh in and extend that foot up. Now some of us might be modified. We might need the toes touching. Now cross that ankle to rest on the right thigh. Relax the left thigh. A tripod takes a lot of strength, but don't go to tension again. Extend that left leg. Bend, float down, and the right comes in. Extend, open the ankle, and now cross. Relaxing as we work. One of the biggest challenge. We get amped up about lots of things. We want to relax, rejuvenate, extend, bend, float it down. Now scoot up into a deep squat. You'll be balanced on your toes here. Crown to the sky, tailbone to earth. If you need to modify, maybe you come up here, use your arms, or up here. Otherwise, you're down in this deep squat. Back strength, we lift up rather than head forward, bottom back. Bring hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. We'll do an early arm balance, Bakasana Crow. You bring knees wide a little, press your palms forward, then round reach, tuck your elbow up under the knee on the shin, lift your hips, and this might be where you stay. Or maybe you shift, one toe goes up, maybe both, balance. And again, you want to relax here. Smooth flowing breath. This is how Paige takes naps. Now float your feet back down. Bring the knees forward. Bring your arms up. Spread the fingers and rotate your wrists. We want to flush them from holding the weight of the body. Reverse, other direction. Now hands to earth. Shift weight there. Pop your feet back. You're in plank pose. Bring the left knee to center, left hand center, and then inhale. Float the right arm up and the right leg up. A side arm balance. Now when our knees down, we're going to open our hips more. Lower that right foot. Stay in this position, but straighten the left leg. And now you're in the full arm balance. You can also lift the right foot here if you wish. Many variations to everything. Bring the left knee back down. Exhale, body rotates. Slide the left hand over. Bring the left foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. And then inhale back up to plank. Exhale, right knee center, right hand center. Inhale, open the pose. You can also bind here into a half bow pose. You can extend the foot forward, a little more core strength. Now if that foot's up, bring it down. Bring the right foot under. You stack into the arm balance. Again, variations if you want to. Do what you did on the other side. Try to relax and breathe while you work. Right knee comes back down. Open that hip. Now around we go. Slide the right hand over, left foot joins right, or right joins left plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Ideally, we flow here and just hover. Now we want to hover with happiness, not tension. Inhale, slide your body forward, arch up, cobra or up dog. And exhale, hips to the sky, downward dog. Inverted V pose, hips to the sky. We're gently pressing our armpits. So we have flexibility of the shoulders, pressing upper body toward toes, hips to the sky. Heels press toward the floor, but very few get heels to the floor. We're going to gently stretch hamstrings. Now, bend your knees and bring them almost to the ground and hover there. This is a very strong pose. We're pushing back. Now look up between your thumbs and walk or hop. Feet forward, come to Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold, and then lower to forward fold. Now inhale, come up to Tadasana. Up and open. Let your hands greet each other. Bring them to heart center, Anjali Mudra. And here we let things settle. Samastitihi, attention posture. This is not rigid, this is aware. We're going to move through a modified salutation. We'll move with your breath. There's ways to modify. With your inhale, the arms come around and up. You can lift, open arch if you want it, not a collapse of the back. Exhale, lower to your forward fold. Smooth down, don't drop there. Inhale, come halfway, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Now inhale, lift your right foot up toward the ceiling, through a pencil pose, back to a lunge. Float your arms back. You're looking down at your toes. Then inhale, bring the arms around, shoulder mobility, then the back strength. And we're in a warrior lunge. You can modify this, go with the knee down. You can be a little higher, a little less strength, yet you're going to have to balance more. You want to vary it. Smooth breath flow. We move at the pace of the next exhale. As you exhale, arms start to float. Back lowers body. Core strength. We bring that left foot back, plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, forward, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Traditionally, 5 breaths. We won't stay that long. Most people lift their head. Try to look toward your toes. The whole spine in alignment. Fingers are spread. Bend your right knee. Inhale, lift it up toward the sky. Pause there. Now exhale, bring that knee to your chest. Foot between the hands, lunge. Float the arms back. That's part of a modification. Inhale, around, up. And we pause. Warrior lunge, the other side. Strengthening, yet relaxing. Several smooth breaths. Now we move with our exhale. Shift. Fingers earth, foot sky. Then foot earth, forward fold. Inhale, come on up to Tadasana. Up and open. Exhale, Samastitihi. Hands to the side or Anjali Mudra. Pause, a breath cycle. And then inhale. Here we go again. We'll lead with the other foot. Arch is optional. On the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot extends. Back to our lunge. We float the arms back. Don't raise the head yet. Inhale, arms around. The body lifts. Pause. Next time we won't pause here as long, only with transition. With exhale, hands to earth. Right foot joins left plank. Smooth chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. And exhaling to our down dog. Feet about hip width apart. Hands about shoulder width. Neck, jaw, brain, all stay relaxed. Bend your left knee on the inhale, lift. Pause at the peak of movement. Exhale, knee to chest, foot to lunge, shoulders, float those arms back, around and up on the inhale. Again, we pause. Now this is strength, not tension. Tension's overuse of strength. Here we go. Exhale, shift, fingers earth, foot sky, foot earth, forward fold. Inhale to Tadasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. Same flow. We're only going to pause with transition. Inhale. Up we come. Open. As you exhale, you keep the openness as your back strength lowers you to stretch itself. Now inhale, come halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot up. Back we go, lunge, shoulder movement. Open on your inhale, pause with the transition, flow with your exhale. Plank, chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. And exhaling to down dog. Couple of breaths here. Recovery time, relax. Bend the right knee. Float up on the inhale, pause at the peak. Exhale, foot between hands, lunge. Inhale, lunge becomes warrior lunge. Pause. Exhale, flow. Pencil to forward fold. And then inhale, Tadasana. Right from Tadasana, we're going to move on. Try not to speed up though. Exhale, flow with the breath. Forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot up. Back to our lunge. Shoulder movement. Open on the inhale. Pause. Flow with your exhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Bend the left knee. Lift on the inhale. Pause there. Exhale. Lunge. Inhale, lunge becomes warrior lunge. Exhale, pencil to forward fold. And then inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, Samastiti. Hands meet each other. Anjali Mudra. And close your eyes here. A big part of yoga, excuse me please, is the openness. We get real attached to go, 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 and our body doesn't learn how to rejuvenate itself. We need to rejuvenate while in action in all of life, not just exercise, all of life. We'll follow the beginning of that flow, pause in the warrior lunge, and we'll add some other movements. With the inhalation, arms around up. Open arch, always an option. Exhale, slowly lower. If you've had back issues, maybe hands to thighs or bend the knees. Inhale, come halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift that right foot. Stay here this time. Now you can keep fingers down or maybe wrap them around the left ankle or Achilles tendon. A pencil pose becomes a one-legged balance pose. Now fingers back down. Now float back to that lunge. Float your arms back. Pause here. Feel that strength in the back of the shoulders, strength in the back. Inhale, slowly bring the arms around. Feel every bit of movement, then the back strength. Warrior lunge. Hands float to heart. Anjali Mudra. Now we're going to add a twist. Exhale, bring your right elbow through. It'll rest on the left thigh. Lift that left elbow up to the ceiling. Take the gaze out over your fingertips. Now take the gaze up. Then slowly, head only, rotate as far as you can around to look to the other side. Now look over your fingers again. We align. Inhale, core strength. We lift. Pause. Inhale, arms up. Warrior lunge. Exhale, shift. Foot to sky. Let's pause in that pencil again. Again, you can bind it. You can go fewer fingers to the earth. Now, foot comes back down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, come on up to Tadasana. Exhale, Samastiti. Couple of breaths here. Let everything be. We're not fretting about what we did or didn't do. We're right here, right now. Benefits of what we've done become ours. Now we go on. Inhale. Arms around and up. Open arch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Other foot now. Inhale, lift that left foot. Stay in the pencil. Now most of us are kind of bent pencils. Some of you will be like you're doing the splits. Most of us will have that leg sticking out. You go where it works. Fingers to earth if they're not, then back into the lunge. Float those arms back. We stay. Check your breath. Inhale, smooth. Shoulder mobility we lose in life because we usually only partially use these muscles. This is about ligaments, tendons. Flowing breath. Exhale, hands, heart, pause. Then we take our twist to the other side. Bring that left elbow through. Lift the right arm. You can also have the right elbow back. I want you to lift it this time. Open the intercostal muscles a bit more. Take the gaze up. Exhale, rotate the gaze around as far as it'll go the other way. And keep that breath smooth. Look over your fingertips. Lift, untwist. Inhale, warrior lunge. Exhale, shift, pencil. Relax and breathe. You're starting to work hard. Fingers to earth, left foot to earth, forward fold. Inhale, come on up to Tadasana. Bring your hands together, bend the knees. A squat, a version of Utkatasana, chair pose. Traditional Utkatasana, arms up. Some of us might need to modify here, or hands to thighs. Deep breath flows. Shift and lift your heels now. Try to go crown up rather than here. Deep flowing breath. Squat slowly all the way down, as far as flexibility allows. Balancing as you go. See if you can stay on the toes and close your eyes. Now we're balancing from the inside out. Usually we look out there. Vision gives us balance. We want to use vision to explore life. Let it assist with balance. Open those eyes. Inhale slowly, stay on the toes. Come halfway. Hover. Let your heels go to earth. Inhale, up we come. Lift. Now exhale, Ardha Chandrasana to the left so we contract the muscles between the rib cage and the hip. Open the other side. Inhale, come up. And exhale to the right. Inhale, float up. One more each way. Exhale, left. Here's the pause. Inhale, float up. Exhale, right. Relax your neck and jaw. Don't crunch those shoulders up. Up we come. Exhale. Release the hands. Samastitihi. So this is the let it be pose, where we honor all of life, and we're right here, right now. Inhale, float your arms to a T. Then when you exhale, bring the arms behind. You can reach for opposite forearm if you want. Some of you maybe fingers, hands together in reverse, Anjali Mudra. Maybe if we're tighter in the shoulders, we just go to hands or wrists. And up we stand. Now this doesn't mean be hard and rigid. This is about awareness. Inhale, come up onto your toes. So now we balance there. Exhale, lower to your heels. Shift the weight back and curl your toes up. You're going to feel other muscles engaged to keep you balanced. Most of us don't have toes on the back of our heels, so our body has to make the difference. One more time each way. Shift forward and come up onto those toes. Shoulders are relaxed. Float back down. Shift the weight back. Curl the toes up. Lower the toes. Release the arms. And inhale. Float the arms up. Open arch if you wish. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, come halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, forward fold. Now, one knee down, other knee down. Align into table pose. So hands are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're aligning the joints. Skeletal system is holding the weight of the body. On your inhale, slide the right hand forward, left leg back. Lift them up. Pause here. Now you can stay here or bend the left knee, reach the right hand back. See if you can bind with that foot or ankle. Then align yourself again. In a version of a bow pose. You can push that foot into the hand and lift. Exhale, release, hand forward, leg back, pause. Exhale, float them down, then bring them under. Align, other way, as you inhale, left hand forward, right leg back, length, then lift. Usually our brain wants to skip the length. Exhale, if you bound on the other side, reach back there, bind here. More flexibility. It's going to challenge balance more, two limbs to the floor. Lifted arch of the spine. We're opening the right hip flexors. On your exhale, release but hold the pose. Now exhale, down. Right forearm to earth, left forearm to earth, thumb tips touch. Feet go back and we're in a forearm plank. You can modify this, go down to knees or even pelvis down. Otherwise we're up. Let's open our shoulders one more time. Left forearm center. Inhale, open to the right. Revolve this pose. Exhale, body floats around. Right arm replaces left. And then inhale, open up and breathe. Exhale, float back around. Thumb tips touch. Let your pelvis come down. Point your toes back. Sphinx pose. Turn your toes out and bring your feet wide. Now this is a big hip opener. If you've had injury, you may not go very wide, or maybe you point your toes back. Now reach your left arm over for the right bicep, just above the elbow, and then the right arm. Walk your elbows out a little, but we want to lift our heart. Not clear here, nor all the way out here. So we're lifted a little. Then let your forearm support your head, so your head rests. Pose called Makarasana, crocodile pose. Now pay attention to your breath. As you inhale, you'll be able to feel your belly press into your mat. As you exhale, you'll feel it pull up. Also, when you inhale, you'll feel how you expand to the sides as well. Now in this position, it's a recovery pose, very powerful one. Your heart is lifted up, so that fourth chakra, that energy of heart, of grace, compassion is lifted. Your sixth chakra, the brain, this is wisdom, connects to the arm, connects to earth. As you inhale, you feel the air come through the nostrils down to that expansion. And then the exhale reverses. So we're connecting to life through breath and letting go of what we've done. We're recovering here. Makarasana is a very powerful, restorative, rejuvenating pose. Breath pace is smooth, full of grace. I'm going to invite you to stay in Makarasana for a while if you wish. If you're uncomfortable, to turn over and just breathe. Letting life flow, helping life flow. Be sure and give us a thumbs up, like us on the Facebook pages, spread the word to others. We have our 30-minute yoga practice Saturday mornings, 9 o'clock. Fitness class with Kyle, Monday evenings at 6 o'clock. So start joining us for everything. Give us your feedback. We look forward to hearing from you and meeting your family and friends. Have a wonderful rest of this day. Namaste.